Evaluate the double integral. We have a double integral right here. This problem is a little bit harder than the previous problem, but we're going to do the same thing. So separate the two integrals. You have x to the 5th power times y minus 6xy times dy dx. Okay. Now you are going to integrate the inner. But when you have something where there's y on both sides, so y here and then y here, and you want to integrate in respect to dy, you want to distribute the integral. So you will then have 0, -4 x5y minus 0, -4, -6 xy. Oh no, you don't need the -6 because the minus is already here. So dy and then dx on the outside. Okay, now integrate this. You have x5y squared over 2 with the boundaries 0, -4, and 6xy squared over 2 with the boundaries 0 to -4. And if you evaluate this with boundaries, you have x5 0 2 over 2 minus x to the 5th power -4 to 2nd power over 2. So this will be for this, okay? This will cancel out because 0 times anything is 0. And then you are left with -x5 times -4 to the 2nd power over 2. So -4 to the 2nd power is 16. You have -x5 to the 16 over 2, which you have -16x5 over 2. And -16 over 2 is -8, so you have -8x5, okay? So this is for this. Now we want to do this. So you have 6x0 squared over 2 minus 6x -4 squared over 2. You have, this cancels out, -4 to the 2nd power is 16. So 6x times 16 over 2. 16 times -6 is -96 x over 2. Okay, these are the same thing. -96 over 2 is -48x. Okay. However, if you backtrack, so this is -8x to the 5th power, and this is -48x, okay? If you look closely, you see that there's a negative right here. Therefore, you now have -8x5 minus -48x. Now distribute the negative. You have 0, -8x5 plus 48x dx, okay? Therefore, now integrate with respect to y. You have -8x6 over 6 plus, with 6 to 0, plus 48x squared over 2, 6 to 0. Therefore, if we simplify these two, -8 over 6, you get -4/3. Okay. And 48 over 2, you get 24x squared over, yes. There we go, 6 to 0. Now we can easily find these two values. So let me erase the top part. Okay. You will have -4/3, 6 to the 6th power minus -4/3 times 6 to the times 0 to the 6th power. Okay, this will be for this, plus 24 times 6 to the 2nd power minus 24 times 0 to the 2nd power. So this cancels out. This cancels out. You have -4/3, 6 to the 6th power, plus 24, 6 to the 2nd power. Plug that into the calculator. -4/3 times 6 to the 6th power, plus 24 times 6 to the 2nd power. You then have -61,344. This is your answer.